The Agonizing Resurrection of Victor Frankenstein, Citizen of Geneva, by Thomas Ligotti. Victor Frankenstein has died on board a ship caught in seas of ice near the North Pole. His body has been sent back to his native Switzerland, where, however, there is no one to receive it. Everyone he ever knew has already died before him. His brother William, his friend Henry, his wife Elizabeth, and his father, Alphonse Frankenstein, among others, are no more. A minor official in the Geneva civil service comes up with a suggestion to donate the corpse, still very well preserved, to the university at Ingolstadt, where the deceased distinguished himself in scientific studies. Hans Hofmann, a prodigy in comparative anatomy at the University of Ingolstadt, is conducting a series of experiments in his apartment. He has assembled, and is quite sure he can vivify, a human being from various body parts he has bought or stolen. To consummate his project, which, to his knowledge, has never been attempted, and would certainly make him famous, he still needs a human brain. He has heard that the body of a former student at the university at Ingolstadt is well preserved in the morgue of the medical school. He has heard that the man was a brilliant student. This would make the perfect brain, thinks Hans Hofmann. Late one night, he breaks into the morgue and helps himself. "Well," says Hans Hofmann, on the spectacular evening when the creature first opens its eyes, "aren't you a beauty?" This is intended ironically, of course. The creature is quite hideous. What Hans Hofmann now notices is that the creature is gazing around the room as if expecting to see someone who, for the moment, is absent. "Oh no," says the scientist. "I can see I'm going to have trouble with you. You'll be begging me, one of these days, to make you a companion, someone of your own kind. Well, look here," says Hans Hofmann, holding a handful of entrails and part of a woman's face. "I've already tried to do it, perhaps a little half-heartedly, I admit. It's not the same, making a woman, and I don't have much use for them anyway." Hans Hofmann cannot tell whether or not the creature has understood these words. Nevertheless, it has an extremely desolate expression on its face, just possibly due to a few collapsed muscles. Now, the creature is staggering around Hans Hofmann's apartment, inadvertently breaking a number of objects. Finally, it stumbles out the door and into the streets of Ingolstadt. "Good riddance!" shouts Hans Hofmann. But as the creature wanders into the darkness, searching for a face it remembers from long ago, it is unaware that the only being in the entire universe who could possibly offer him any comfort has already incinerated himself on a furious pyre deep in the icy wasteland of the North Pole.